I say tap in, I say pull up, I say
paving this shit crank.
Torry, sitting here, Super Bowl weekend. We about to do this interview, baby, because you know what it is. What are we doing?
the Whatever Podcast.
The Whatever Podcast. You can see Mega Psi Phi fraternity, Order Phi Theta.
Yes, sir.
We here, Divine 9, getting it in, baby. Super Bowl weekend, and about to make it do what it do.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? Who are we talking to?
Tony Draper. You can find me on IG at Tony Draper 1987. Yes, sir. And the Whatever Podcast.
Just finished the practice round for my celebrity golf tournament tomorrow. I was warming up, so we in the clubhouse here, chopping it up before we go to the jazz concert tonight over at West Shore Plaza. But anyway, about to do this, drop the dime real quick. Divine 9 hooking up, baby.
Yes, sir.
People talking loud in the back over there. Y'all see him, man? Anyway.
I appreciate that. So, that was pretty dope. So, welcome to the Whatever Podcast. We at Emerald Green Golf Club Resort in Tampa Bay. It's Super Bowl weekend. I have a special guest with us, Joe Torry, the legend himself. So, kick it right off with make sure y'all follow him on IG, Joe Torry on IG, Joe Torry 1 on Twitter. So we can get right into it. Hey. That's his favorite one.
My favorite face?
No, LeBron's. That boy always looking lost.
Yeah, that's what my wife said. That's your favorite face. You know LeBron face. I'm like, it's just so bad. Yeah, you call him LeBron's face, but
yeah, that man.
It is what it is.
Yes, sir.
Tampa Bay, baby, we here, man. Just finishing up the I'm part of, what you are part of, Tampa 55.
Yes, sir.
Life After Sports. Got a lot of stuff going on today. They got a jazz concert going on. They got a comedy show tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Hip hop alumni party going on tomorrow too. But with you, this is Divine 9 and his finest coming together.
Yes, sir.
And
that's what they say. All
how can I help you? Yeah.
Yes, sir. So I wanted to let you we all, just in case, I know everything. Your whole. I'm a big fan. Grew up watching you from Poetic Justice, House Party 3. We got House Party 1. I mean, and 2.
1 and 3. That's right.
1 and 3. Then Tales from the Hood. But just for the fans who don't know, take it all the way back to St. Louis, Missouri. Can you tell them where you're from? Built your
State.
Yes, just show me straight. Can you tell them how it helped build your character and the goals you end up and you're still completing?
Well, St. Louis I would say St. Louis put the seasoning on me because I was a military brat. So I was born in Virginia, lived in D.C., Mississippi, New York, South Carolina. And St. Louis was like I finished grade school, high school, college, but it put the seasoning on me as far as being learning how the South thinks,
Yes,
East
sir.
Coast, the West Coast, different parts of places, but the Midwest, and that brought it all like full circle to me as a kid, because it's like, okay, you're not baffled when I travel now,
Right.
how the different cultures communicate and what they believe in.
Yes, sir.
And so it's like, it's just me remembering and the blessings that I was, having before I knew I had them.
Ooh, that takes a lot. A lot of people don't have the character when they get to the point they want to in life, and it hurts them. So That's a big lesson you needed. But so touch on everywhere you've been. Now you're in LA.
Right.
So how's that lifestyle? Is it what they say?
Been in LA 30 years. Yeah, it's
It speaks for itself,
yeah,
huh?
it speaks for itself. I mean, it's Hollywood
Mm-hmm.
entertainment. The reason why I went there,
Yes.
so I can master my craft, monetize my craft, and become a game changer to the people coming after me in this craft to try to leave a door open, information, or just some type of be some type of light,
Okay.
to characters in the past that gave me light.
Yes,
To know
sir.
that in this business or in this field that you can be successful. You can come from nothing,
Yes.
from the mud, make you some,
Yeah.
make you some castles.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? But castles not just to be, adorned, but castles in people's minds, castles in people's hearts, castles, your own castle, which is basically, given the freedom to be able to be your king. And that's
Okay.
in a metaphor speaking,
I
because
see.
everybody don't have castles,
Yes.
but you do.
Right.
And you do because you paint your own picture. So if I can be able to show where somebody of my blessing
Yes.
and my past accomplished stuff and come and just being as a normal person,
Yes.
do it and give back and show the road. I mean, then there's a blueprint.
Yes, sir. You definitely leaving one for me and giving me the opportunity. So this is one of the biggest moment of the Whatever podcast so far. So to connect the dots from Missouri to California, what was your moment like this when you knew the dominoes was about to start falling for your career?
I mean, the dominoes continue to fall. It's not like one big moment. You
Yeah.
have to keep making moments. For example, my girl Regina King,
Yes.
who's right now up for an Oscar in directing. She just won an Oscar for acting. She's got an Emmy and all these other things for her stuff, Golden Globes, and it's like she keeps making herself better or using the blessings that the brand has given her, and her brand is entertainment.
Yes.
So she uses it for directing, empowering other people on screen, telling
Yes.
messages through stories. It's more than just about her anymore. It's more about empowering other people.
Yes.
And then when you have that opportunity, man, you can see somebody grow from being a 12-year-old, on a black sitcom back in the day.
Yes.
That got canceled to
227,
accomplish
right?
every 227 to so many other things after that. The Poetic Justice. I mean, I can't keep naming Regina things. She's a good friend of mine, but to see her own that, and not just with her talent as far as just acting.
Yes.
No, she's empowering people by putting different people on screen, black people, and bringing these black stories out
Yes.
that we know about our heroes that are not derogatory and not self-deprecating.
That's a
So
lot.
Jim Brown and Malcolm X and Sam Cooke and Muhammad Ali, you never knew that they hung out like teenage boys or
Right.
young men.
That one night in Miami.
And the one night in Miami she did, but also to bring some of the most iconic, powerful people of our time, in anybody's time, not just the black race. They're iconic in everybody's race because
Yes.
they affected everybody. Otherwise, you wouldn't be paying attention to them.
Exactly. It's like Mount Rushmore.
Right, exactly. And to see them in their 20s
That was. It's like
going through what we are still going through.
exactly.
You know what I'm saying? At their height was amazing.
So, you do it yourself, putting others on, like you were always on tour,
Right.
and you got putting other comedians on. Was Regina an inspiration to that, or you already had that in the plan?
I mean, yeah, my plan is to, my deal I made with my Almighty, my God, which is, hey,
Yes.
if you answer all my prayers, then I will try to answer all your demands, which is just being a service, leaving the door open, and that's my my payback.
Yes.
Almost like Robin Hood, not steal from the rich and give to the poor, but but you make it rich and give to the poor.
Gotta
So
give
that
it back.
same type of thing, but I'm not gonna steal it. I'm
Yeah.
just gonna make it and just leave the blueprint for you to make it too.
That's pay it forward, that, and you keep giving back.
Why not?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, everybody think it's everybody can't be rich. Yes, we can.
If we all help each other.
What's wrong with everybody being rich? Well, nobody's being suckers. Well, why do you want to sucker somebody?
Right.
You know what I mean? So
That's what capitalism is, kind of.
Well, that's what the white man's
Capitalism. Yeah.
plan is.
It's facts.
Not nature.
Yes. Ooh, that's a big one.
Exactly.
A lot of people don't know you have a bachelor's in journalism and a doctorate. You were just awarded a doctorate. I can't remember what school gave you honorary doctorate.
No.
But tell them how journalism helped pave the way you can go from both.
My doctorate was in a lot of his humane service. It was giving back to the community. So I'm a doctor.
Yes.
Can't get you a prescription or
See,
or give you a physical, but that was given because of my activity, my community building, my deal I made with the Almighty, which was to give back. And it helps me. It helps so many people now because it just it shows them that
yes.
wherever you can be, still have to get back. You have to become a revolving door of blessings, and it keeps me centered.
Yes.
Because of the fact that I know I'm not God.
Yes.
But I'm here to be a tool for other people to be blessed like I was. So that's it.
That's a big blessing. The world needs you. I need it. Thanks. We're gonna thank you again. But so in college, you decided to pledge Q.
Right.
What made
you
you?
See him. You see him.
It's the wrong gold. Brown and
The
gold. The wrong gold. It's brown and gold. No.
Gold.
You got you look.
Is that gold or is
It's gilded gold.
gilded gold or is that UPS brown?
Charcoal brown and gilded gold.
See, we are, our colors come out the Bible.
I didn't know that. I thought it was the Lakers.
But our colors come out the Bible.
Yes.
Lakers ain't in the Bible. So that royalty of that purple and that gold, you know what I'm saying, that fineness and that strength and that, you know what I'm saying. So that's where our colors come from. And I think you guys, every fraternity and sorority, black anyway,
Yes.
black Greek, their history comes out of the Bible because it's tied back into community and tied back into royalty. It's tied back into things that people pull strength from. And I think everybody's colors, everybody likes all the colors.
Yeah.
But when you become a situation where you can help people fine tune the colors in their heart, it's even better. Because we are all the same color, but we all like different things to eat and digest. But if we can make all that look like one color, because I think if you couldn't see a color, you'd be blessed to be able to just see.
Our color.
So it goes, deeper than fine tuning and being defining in what you want in life. And I think when you have these sororities and fraternities, white, black, or whatever, Hispanic, wherever they think of, it just help you fine tune the color you want in life to reflect. And all of it should be color of light and love.
Ooh, I like
Life.
that.
You know what I'm saying?
I gave my wife an analogy the other day, like, don't be the moon, be the sun. The moon all scarred up because he jealous. He couldn't let the sun shine. So be the sun don't do nothing but shine.
Where'd you hear that from?
I just be thinking.
Yeah, man, but you always got to think positive.
Yes, sir.
And both of those serve their purpose.
Yes.
Because if there's no moon, you can't see at night.
Exactly.
So the sun does his job in the day. The moon does his job at night. You know what I'm saying? Whether it be half full crescent, it's still a blessing from God for you to be able to see, unless you ever been in Hawaii, where it's just daytime all the time.
You see both of them?
Nah.
Oh,
Well, you have no appreciation of it.
Like what the absence make the heart grow fonder.
Yeah,
Type
but
of thing.
that also, but the appreciation of night and day, light and darkness, and to go through that constantly. It's almost like living in Tampa or living in LA, You don't go through the 4 seasons. You know what I mean? And you never ever went through the 4 seasons. But then, whoa, people are going through, have to adjust to snow, rain, hail, tornadoes, whatever else. But the weather will adjust you, and you know that. Okay, well, I live in a certain part of the country. It's never going to be. Maybe get out of 12 months, we add up the days. It's not even a whole month of bad days.
Yeah.
Consistently, anyway.
Right.
But you know, in a certain region, you gonna go through.
Yeah, you're going to get
You know what I'm
that
saying?
hell.
You may go through from November to February of just hard times. If the weather's not right, because it's just the region you live in a mental state.
Yes. Yeah, it's all, you can control that.
Well, you control it, but you prepare yourself for a season that's coming.
See,
Now, when you live in a state where you don't expect a season to come and it hit you, then
it'd be messing your whole life up. Everything
exactly,
shut down.
because you're not in routine. You have no memory on how to adjust.
That's
Especially if you don't have a system of recall or response
that's facts. You're gonna shut down.
or prepare.
Yes. So you just made me think of one of my favorite books. It's Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill.
Yeah.
And the best lesson I got out of that book, it was a guy who was digging for gold in the gold rush in San Francisco.
Right.
He literally gave up inches from gold, sold his equipment and everything, and the people who bought his equipment just picked up the job from where he left. Struck, became billionaires, millionaires. Is there any, you have a book or a metaphor or lesson like that to share for us?
Well, I mean, sometimes I need to really get familiar with that story to see what the lesson is in that. But from what you're telling, and it's like, sometimes it may be like, don't give up, because you might be right there.
Yes.
And somebody else, may reap the benefits of your blessing. You got to know what seasons you're in. Planting season, harvest season, a resting season,
Yes.
a working season.
Ooh,
And then there's a fruitful where you just, you're gonna, all the fruits you just enjoy.
Yes.
So there's different seasons that you need to recognize where you're in, and don't quit, because right before you quit, your reward could be the next season.
Yes.
And now you just set it up for everybody else to eat.
Yeah, it's like an alley-oop.
So it's
Yeah.
there's a word in there for that. But I mean, you never know. Everybody's word is in their heart and what they can believe in, and that's why if you don't let it come in every day, then you don't know how to strengthen the discernment, the machine that digests knowledge in your system.
Yes.
Everybody's system is not the same,
Yes.
but you still got to plug in to get it.
Ooh. That's the truth. You gotta play. You gotta play.
And hey, you know what I'm saying? Everybody, you got to wake up and plug yourself in sometime.
That's true. Who gonna be your own cheerleader?
Yeah.
And
I tell my kids, at the end of the day, who gives you a grade? When you good and grown, who gives you a grade at the end of the week?
yourself.
Who's your teacher?
Myself.
Who's, when you get out of class, who's checking up and seeing if you need, my son just sent me, I did good on my finals and all that. Yeah, because you have accountability. And you know that if you don't do this, you ain't going to go here. But when you're grown and you can control that,
Yes.
then who's giving you a grade at the end of the week? You F, D, C, B, A student. What'd you get this week? Add your grades up at the end of the week, at the month, and see where you lie in life.
Yes.
The
Yep.
A this week for you? Was the B this week? And be truthful.
Yes.
Because if you're flunking or you're average, you should never, at a grown man state, you should never be above average.
Ooh, that's not good enough.
Well, I mean, you
Yeah.
had that chance
Yep.
to get away with that when you were, when you didn't have bills and you didn't have situations.
Yeah.
But now that you are grown,
It's time to excel.
oh yeah, you should never become below B average as an adult.
That's a big thing, because most people always say make your 5-year plan, but everyone so set on goals. I mean, like deadlines, but never grade themselves.
Well, weekly or daily. I know when I haven't, had a good day. I mean, I ain't finished half the things on my list. Why? Okay, so maybe I didn't know that it was going to take up 5 hours of my day. Maybe one of those things. So I need to say that, boom, So I don't feel defeated, but I still got them on a list to do tomorrow or the next day. So I put things in order that I can accomplish to keep me more. It's like playing, like having a team. You play easy teams early just to get your.
Yeah,
So,
pad your schedule.
Yeah, so build your confidence up by things you know you can accomplish and stick to them, like a workout, like a breakfast. I'm gonna do like certain things that I know. Okay, maybe just wash the clothes or do some domestic shit.
Yes.
Get that shit done. Pay the bills.
Small things.
And then now, let's do what those things are important because they all lead to the empowerment of how you accept the day. So now you go into the day, well, I accomplished 4 or 5 things already before I had this meeting, and maybe one of them is just preparing for the meeting.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So those are things I need to prepare for me. Give me an hour to think about what I'm gonna say, what I'm gonna do, blah blah blah, and put that time in. And it's just as important as me dealing with the kids, reading, learning. Because if it's something else I want in life, then I need to put that in more than an hour. Because anything you just put an hour in a day is just a hobby.
Exactly.
And if your life is a hobby, well, I hope you got it like that.
That's true though. I just learned that myself about basically I'm trying to master things instead of everyone's so quick to get to the next level. Like master, don't play Super Mario and forget the coins. Basically, get to every coin, master the level, beat the game like that instead of trying to get to the next level.
Goes back to anything in life. Without foundation, what is your business standing on?
Nothing.
Or what are you standing on?
It's gonna crumble with no good foundation.
What I mean is because you have a tendency to put more upstairs than you do downstairs on your foundation, which is how do you don't. And it says, why build a house on shitty ground?
I like that.
You know what I'm saying?
It's
Why put a waterbed upstairs? You know what I'm saying? When the floor can't hold it.
It's gonna
So
flood
that's in your mind. Why you know what I'm saying? So people get stuff and you like, you putting a ton of shit on the top floor and
ain't nothing at the bottom.
Well, you're not even strong enough to hold that.
Like
so you want all these things.
It's like leg days. Don't skip leg day.
Slip leg day. And there ain't nothing to do with leg day.
Yeah.
It's the core. It's core day. If your foundation is strong, then it helps all the muscles on leg days. But if you can't even set it on the foundation,
that's a good one. You dropping diamonds.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Your core can't handle it, or
can't do nothing.
It's there, man. I mean, and that's a mind game.
Yeah.
Which plays with fear of losing and why people don't challenge their day. But fear is false evidence appearing real. To me, that's what it spells out.
Yes.
FEAR, false evidence appearing real.
Message.
You know what I'm saying? So you gotta know that, when things are, I don't let the universe or the devil attack me or negative energy attack me, because it always attacks you when you're hungry.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Greed, gluttony.
You know what I'm saying? And I mean hungry for any type of thing. I mean, for things. And that's why you got to know how to halt the situation. So if you spell out halt, then you're either hungry, you're alone. You know what I'm saying? And most times that's when you're being attacked. You're lonely, or you're tired.
Yeah.
So you spell out halt. All these things happen, and when you're supposed to be at your strength. And if you don't build them up, when you're thinking against yourself, you need to halt.
Man, you bring.
Because I'm tired. Oh, I'm hungry.
Yes.
I'm alone. I'm lonely.
Yeah.
I'm saying,
halt leads to fear.
Well, it leads to fear and doubt, and I don't swallow none of those pills. You know what I'm saying? Because anything that starts with the devil.
Yeah.
Doubt.
Ooh, you dropping so many jewels. I'm gonna watch this one myself.
Spell out stuff sometimes. It's what I'm saying. It's an overthrowing of you, thoughts.
Yeah,
And your belief. I mean, you put them in the devil where you want to, but I start. When your spirit is strong, then you be like, okay, why am I doubting myself? I don't believe in my thoughts. Something overthrowing me. Got to be the devil. And I don't have to spell out that way, but those words spell out devil, overthrowing.
Before
you being understanding of what's supposed to happen, getting disbelief of my thoughts, and it's no certain matter. None of those words pertain to me. I shouldn't be confused if I'm already prepared.
You keep hitting on prepared.
Yeah.
Is the
Preparation.
prior preparation prevents
Yeah,
piss
but-
poor
But I
performance.
put prayer in front of that.
Ooh, at 7
So prayer and
P's
proper performance prevents piss poor.
performance.
Because you got to go in there in the mindset of, okay, I can't lose because I'm only dealing with a reflection of the Almighty
Yes.
through the tool that is being used on me on earth. So although I may be 5'8" and 180 pounds, or 175 pounds, or 7'3" and 350, that's just the motto of a fat man, a girl, or the tool that I'm being reflected upon. But the spirit in me is not the shell.
Ooh. Yes, I understand. Yes, sir. It's like
It's just the
we basically
it's the judgment tool for you. You know what I'm saying?
I
So if I don't reflect and radiate that, like when you see me at the bar, I mean, I look like what I look like, but
they didn't know.
they probably didn't see. They just saw.
It's like
I'm already in an environment which is acceptable for them. So why am I at a black country club or a country club where they feel powerful,
you're just.
but yet still needing to be enlightened?
I know exactly what you mean. I tell people when I say something smarter than they think I'm going to say, I'll be like, "Oh, I'm not dumb. I just look like this." The outside is just like our antenna to make our signal go.
Well, it's not dumb because you never know how somebody sees you. But it's like I'm not the reflection you think I am.
Exactly.
So that, not that you're giving yourself a dumb or giving them the ability to think you're dumb or giving them that much power to see you as dumb. They say, hey man, I ain't the reflection you think I am. I mean, I was older than them at the bar.
Right. Yeah, we just
They
don't
looking
crack.
like, what?
Yeah.
They looking like 55.
I get ID'd every day
Yeah,
still.
they look like, I could have gave you 65. There you owe that.
Yeah, you taking care of yourself too.
That's
You still.
that's a light. That's I mean, when you bask in it,
I understand.
reflect it.
Man, you dropping some jewels. I appreciate it again. So let's get into
Get into it. I thought we was done.
some fun, one fun topic, and then I'm gonna get your top five.
Yeah, we gotta go in a minute. What are you talking about?
Okay,
You talking about? Let's get into it.
your top five.
Get into it. It's supposed to be 10 minutes.
Give me your top five. Like earlier, you mentioned the story with Martin Lawrence. Y'all,
Yeah, that's my friend.
he was handing out $75 shots like it was nothing. Tell me your top five.
No.
He was
$100. He said it was $100 shots.
So give me your top five people you worked with, inspirations or friends. I seen a picture of you today with Wayne and Hughley. Like everybody was in that picture on your Instagram.
Oh, yeah.
So give me.
That's my top 5 people working with.
Yeah.
Richard Pryor, Michael Jackson, Oprah, Janet. I mean, I didn't really even work with Oprah. I would say Janet, Regina, and Tupac. I mean,
Easy.
I mean, those are, I mean, I can go more and more, but those stories in Janet, Michael, Janet, Poetic Justice.
Yes.
Michael Jackson, Remember the Time, Richard
man.
Pryor, one of the first shows I ever met him on, he hosted a comedy show.